This is Good E-Reader News with Michael Kozlowski. Residents of India, rejoice! The Amazon Kindle Voyage is going to be released in your country sometime in the next few weeks. They have the Wi-Fi only model at $16,499 and then the 3G variant at $20,499. So this is fairly expensive, but really the Kindle Voyage is a higher tier luxury item. Even in the US it's $190, so it's very expensive, but I feel that it's one of the best e-readers ever made. It's the first Kindle e-reader where the screen is totally flush with the bezel, so there's no dip in the screen like other e-readers, and it actually has cool page press buttons where the buttons to turn the page are built into the bezel. It has ambient lighting, so the brightness of the screen will be relative to your lighting environment, whether you're in a shade of a tree or whether you're in a completely darkened room. It'll automatically change, and I feel that it's just a world-class ecosystem, and a lot of people are in agreement. Amazon controls roughly 75% of the North American ebook market and close to 80% of the UK ebook market. Now with India, it'll remain to be seen whether this catches on. It's fairly expensive when it's all said and done. It obviously costs significantly more in India than it would be to purchase it in the States. Part of this is because of the hefty import fees, but because Amazon simply does not have the logistical setup in India that they do in the States, where they have fulfillment centers that often stock things up predictably on your ordering history. So it's in India, but I'm surprised that it's not in Canada, which we're just north of the United States. It's not in Australia either. And a lot of people in India might be wondering, you know, why is it so expensive? Well, it's imports. India's a fairly import reliant country, just like Australia is, just like South America is, where getting things there just costs significantly more money. And we've heard reports from friends of ours in India that when it's all said and done, if you want to buy the 3G model, it costs more than your standard person's wage per month. So you're gonna have to save up in order to buy this if you want it, but I think that it's a damn good e-reader. The Paperweight 2 is comparable in cost in India, so I would probably save for the few extra dollars to buy the Voyage. So one of the things with the Voyage in India is that you actually need a credit card to buy ebooks from Amazon. You can't actually use your debit card, and most people in India prefer to use their debit cards to buy digital content online, because simply getting, you know, the average person really doesn't even have a credit card in India, but debit cards are they're proliferated. So it remains to be seen whether this does catch on. If you live in India, let us know if the Voyage would make sense for you and the pricing scheme. Does this make sense for you financially? Let us know. And this will launch in India sometime in the next 2 weeks. For Good E-Reader News, my name is Michael.